According to Sports Illustrated magazine, 62% of males and 42% of females play a competitive sport. That is a really high number, but nevertheless can be higher. Because everyone should play sports because it promotes self-esteem, allows an individual to learn and experience teamwork, and most importantly, encourages a healthy lifestyle. Participating in a sport will boost an individual's self-esteem when they realize that they're getting better and better at the sport. Improvement gives an individual a sense of pride when an individual sees that they're improving when they started from point A and they get to point B, and they see how much they changed in sport, in any given sport. It could be basketball, baseball, football, whatever. When they see that they improved over time and their skills evolve into what they have, into their final product, it gives them a sense of accomplishment, knowing that they accomplished what they did originally planned to. And also, if you're really good at sport, it gives you a sense of power and dominance over someone who's less skilled than you. Let's say you guys play a sport and you see someone who struggles at a sport. I know it sounds a little bad, but in a sense, it gives yourself a sense of pride knowing that, oh man, I'm better than somebody else. I know it's a bad way to view it, but it's true. Playing sport not only teaches you a lot of self-discipline, it also teaches you how to be a team player. Some sports require a team effort. No matter how good you are at any sport, you cannot win a game by yourself. For example, baseball. In baseball, no matter how good you are, no matter how hard you throw, how good you hit, or how good you field, you need other players around you to win a game. Also, when you play baseball or any other sport, you learn how to work in a team environment, which is a skill that you use for the rest of your life. For example, when applying for a job, nowadays almost any job that you apply for, there's a key that says we need a team player, a person who's good at working in a team environment. Even if you already have a job, your current bosses will usually ask, you need to complete this with your coworkers. You need to be able to work in a good team environment, which is something that you come up from playing sports. And besides improving self-esteem or teaching you how to be a good team player, playing sports promotes good health. According to Men's Health, the magazine, a 179-pound male burns 653 calories playing 1 hour of basketball. To me, that is an outrageous number, a really cool number, because playing basketball and burning 653 calories is pretty cool because, it's a game. It's a game that requires only a ball and a hoop. And to be burning that many calories and improving your health, but playing a simple game like that, I think it's a great health bargain because it's a game, you're having fun. Being healthy isn't something that should be a chore for everybody. And if being healthy requires playing sport, I think that's a win for anybody. Also, according to LiveStrong.com, playing sports improves cardiovascular stamina and muscular endurance, which will cause an individual to be less fatigued after other activities such as chores or a day at school. When playing sports, you're not only playing a game, you're also improving your health of your body overall. Your muscles develop, your mind starts to open up to new ideas and whatnot, which is, I think, a huge positive when you're playing any sort of game. And playing sports has a significant number of positive outcomes that cannot be ignored. When playing sports in a team environment, you might meet some interesting people that you will create a bond with for the rest of your life. I know that was the case with me playing baseball in high school. I met these group of guys, and now, to this day, I still talk to them, and I consider them to be one of my best friends, which I never thought of coming out of baseball with, which is really cool with me. Also, everyone should try to play a sport because they boost self-esteem, teach teamwork, encourage a healthy lifestyle, and give you loads of fun. It's a game. Sports are a game. That's what they're created. And to play sport and have that many positive outcomes out of it, I think it's a plus. Everyone should play sports. Sports is healthy. It teaches you a lot of things. But perhaps the greatest life lesson that you can get out of sports is that winning doesn't come easy. You've got to work for it. Winners never quit, and quitters never win. Thank you.
So Denise, what did you think?
I really liked the topic. It was really good. You started off a little fast in the beginning, but that's probably normal because you're nervous. You said a lot, but you caught yourself towards like your middle of your presentation, so you slowed down a bit. I like that he ended with a quote. It was really good. And, yeah, just wanted to pace yourself a little better. It was good. It was good overall.
All right. A lot of the technical things are fine. You've got a nice attention device and a thesis statement and a good preview, but you are rushing it a little bit at the beginning, and I think that you need to pace yourself a little more effectively at the beginning of the speech. Everything is structured clearly, so there's no problem there. The content, though, is very thin. Basically, you've got a lot of claims about the self-improvement and the self-esteem issues, and the idea of teamwork. You've got a hypothetical example on, and that's all the proof that you have. So we start with a generalization that you appear to believe that is true, and now you're trying to apply it to particulars, but you don't have any illustrations to show that it really works there, and I think that that's problematic. The health issue is the one place where you provided a little bit of data, but it seemed to be very limited. You had the basketball kind of thing that you mentioned, and that's generally good for cardiovascular health. That should be an easy point to develop some information on, because there's a lot of information on the health benefits of playing sports there. But of course, there are also drawbacks about playing sports, and it seems to me like you miss an opportunity to be really convincing on this. A lot of people are concerned about the time issues or potential health consequences. Everybody who wants to avoid jogging or running probably thinks, well, the world's full of people who have shin splints and problems like that. And you say baseball is a game that you have to play with a team. Well, I got to find 9 other people who want to get as physically fit as me, and then we got to go out and find another 9 people that we're going to play against. Well, how do you do those kinds of things? And it's not hard to say, look, there are leagues out there that people can join. You don't have to be in school. You can play in a park league or some other organized league. Even if you're older, they're over 30, over 40, over 50. We got leagues for 80-year-olds, that kind of stuff. So there's stuff that you could do to make that argument, I think, a lot more substantive and meaningful. I did like the hypothetical advantage that you had with the personal illustration of your friends. I think you could probably build that up a little bit too to get some more emotional involvement. There's a good summary. The best part of the speech is the presentation. You do a really nice job looking at the audience while you're talking. You are engaged and animated while you're speaking. You dressed up nice today. You get an extra bonus point for that, that kind of stuff. So all of that was solid. Thank you.